So, guys, you remember that yesterday I actually made a video, and on that video, I said that we must pay close attention to the political parties that are going to vote with the ANC during the budget vote, because these are the political parties that are going to condone the behavior of the ANC of the past 30 years, the behavior of corruption and the behavior of no accountability. And we all know that IFP with Hlabisa have already came out to say that they are going to support the budget. We know that Gayton McKenzie has already came out to say that he is going to support the budget. And these are two political parties that are not apologetic about supporting the budget. You know, guys, I can actually respect you if you come out and be frank with South Africans and not be apologetic and say that I am going to support the budget. I know that some of you guys are not going to be happy about this decision that I have made, but I am going to support the budget. This is what IFP and the Patriotic Alliance have actually done. But right now, we are dealing with Herman Mashaba and we are dealing with ActionSA. Herman Mashaba has actually came out to say that he is going to support this budget of the ANC on the condition that in 30 days, this budget is going to be reversed. So anybody who is going to believe that, he is a damn fool, because right now Herman Mashaba is trying to fool South Africans. So there's an interview that he did on Newsroom Live. Guys, I want you to listen to this political illiterate that is called Herman Mashaba, because right now it sounds like ANC has dribbled Herman Mashaba, and Herman Mashaba thinks that he can come to us and dribble us as the people of this country, as if we don't have clear minds to actually see what is happening. Listen to Herman Mashaba and what Herman Mashaba has actually suggested.
Continue the conversation around the budget. In fact, ActionSA has been much the talk today about their proposal in these meetings that have been running throughout the day. Let's talk to the party leader himself, Herman Mashaba. Mr. Mashaba, good evening to you, and thank you very much for your time. Let me try and ask a simpler question to you. How will ActionSA vote on this budget tomorrow?
Well, we're going to vote. First of all, let me greet your listeners and thank you for the opportunity. I think it is obvious because the recommendation and proposal was presented by ActionSA. Therefore, we are going to vote for this budget, because what we've actually presented come 1st of May, you're not going to have VAT, you're not going to have salary adjustments, which were part of the fiscal framework in place. So we've given the Minister of Finance enough opportunity, and we've given him not just really saying we don't want VAT. We presented to the ANC other opportunities to address the 28 billion rand shortfall that they thought they could get from this tax increases. Because ActionSA, we've been very clear, including this morning, we issued the statement that we will do everything to support people of South Africa who are financially stressed at the moment. So we cannot accept VAT. And we had a very good meeting with the ANC on Saturday. They listened to us. We did our homework.
Yeah.
Demonstrated to them that this shortfall, actually, it's a walk in the park. But to be honest with you, this 28 billion rand, it's a walk in the park based on when one analyzes this budget. But I think, Toli, I will leave it to the Minister of Finance. We've given the documents to the ANC to interrogate, and they agreed with us. Just for another example, Toli, I'm sure you followed the National Treasury, the head of SARS, Mr. Keith Sweater, that just in they've collected 8.8 billion rands, more than what they'd really budgeted. this is just to really give you an example. So what I'm saying is, let's really give the opportunity to the Minister of Finance. We can assure people of South Africa that long before 30 days, there will be a new budget presented. Not new VAT, obviously, just taking out VAT and salary adjustments.
Okay.
And in numbers that we've indicated to them that they don't really have to reduce their revenue stream.
Okay.
So guys, are you guys actually surprised that this is the decision that Herman Mashaba and ActionSA has basically taken? Because I'm not surprised that ActionSA has decided to vote with the ANC. I am not surprised at all, because right now it seems like ActionSA and Herman Mashaba are trying to protect what is happening in Tshwane, because we know that ActionSA has a puppet mayor in Tshwane, Dr. Nasipi Moya, who seems to be doing a good job, but that mayor is serving on behest of the ANC. So when the ActionSA comes out and says that we are going to vote in favor of this budget of the ANC, I know that the ANC has actually squeezed them behind the scenes, because ANC can pull out the plug in Tshwane at any given time. ActionSA does not have the numbers in Tshwane. So ANC can pull out the plug in Tshwane at any given moment. And it seems like right now what ActionSA is doing, they are protecting what is happening in Tshwane. It has nothing to do with the people of this country, but it has everything to do with the fact that they have a mayor in Tshwane, Dr. Nasipi Moya, who seems to have gained a bit of traction, and the people seems to love her because of what she's doing. And right now, ActionSA will do everything in their power to protect what is happening in Tshwane. But Herman Mashaba must not think that we are stupid. If this is one thing that I hate it when people actually undermines our intelligence as the people of this country. Because right now, Herman Mashaba says that, yes, we are going to support this budget of the ANC of 0.5, but we have actually given the ANC the documents, and the ANC have actually agreed that in 30 days, this budget will be reversed. Who actually believes that this budget in 30 days will actually be reversed in favor of ActionSA? Who believes that? Who believes that? Because this is what Herman Mashaba actually wants us to believe. Even right now, if you go on social media, the Democratic Alliance and even the EFF, they are calling out the ActionSA, and ActionSA is busy on social media trying to do damage control and to say that no, the DA are racist, the DA will go to the opposition parties, to the opposition benches. They are saying all sorts of things just to distract the people from the fact that they have decided to vote with ANC on this 0.5 VAT increased budget. Guys, I said it yesterday that any political party that is going to vote in favor of this budget of the ANC, it is the enemy of the people. It is the enemy of the people. And right now, as things stand, we have Patriotic Alliance, we have IFP, and now we have ActionSA. Herman Mashaba must not think that we are idiots to believe what he's saying. He must not even try to undermine our intelligence to think that we are idiots to believe what he's saying.
Okay, all right. To avoid complicating things for the viewer, Mr. Mashaba, so as things stand, the proposed 0.5 percentage VAT increase, that is what you are going to be voting for tomorrow, on condition that within 30 days, this is reversed by National Treasury and they come back to present a new budget. What happens if that does not happen?
It is not going to happen. Anybody who knows the ANC and how the ANC operates understands that it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. It is only Herman Mashaba and ActionSA who believes that it is going to happen, but sane South Africans they know it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen, guys. We can bet, we can put the money on the table. It is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And it seems like ActionSA believes that it is going to happen. And anybody who challenges ActionSA and says that it is not going to happen, ActionSA comes out with all sorts of reasons, especially when it is the Democratic Alliance. ActionSA says that, no, these people are just the racist. No, you must not listen to the racist. I mean, even the economic freedom fighters have actually called them out. The EFF has gone out on social media to say that, breaking news, ActionSA has compromised the poor and supported the fiscal framework and revenue proposals that include the VAT hike, in collaboration with the African National Congress and the Inkatha Freedom Party. The request to the National Treasury to find alternative measures, which ActionSA has made through committee report, are meaningless and will do nothing to halt the strikes. And this is the truth. This is the truth. What ActionSA is saying, it is meaningless and it is going to do nothing when it comes to halting the hikes, because the hikes are going up. So, to be frank, ActionSA is going to vote for this budget of the ANC, this 0.5 VAT increased budget of the ANC. This is what ActionSA is going to vote on. This is what they are going to vote on. But for some reason, they don't want us to focus on the fact that they are going to vote for this budget that is going to squeeze the life out of South Africans. They don't want the South Africans to actually focus on the fact that they are going to vote for a budget that is going to make things horrible for South Africans, because you have to understand that this year is 0.5. It means that things are going to be worse. Next year, it's another 0.5, meaning that things are going to be horrible for South Africans. And this is what ActionSA is voting for. This is what they are voting for. But for some reason, no, they don't want us to focus on that. They want us to focus on the fact that, no, after 30 days, this budget will be reversed and we are going to put in a budget that does not have the VAT hikes. Anybody who believes that, it is a damn fool. It is a damn fool.
Things for the viewer, Mr. Mashaba. So, as things stand, the proposed 0.5 percentage VAT increase, that is what you are going to be voting for tomorrow, on condition that within 30 days, this is reversed by National Treasury and they come back to present a new budget. What happens if that does not happen?
Well, I can assure people of South Africa that come with the 1st of May, you are not, people of South Africa are not going to be subjected to any tax increases that...
You cannot assure the people of South Africa on the ways of the ANC. Oh my God. You cannot assure the people of this country on the ways of the ANC. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot tell us that you had a conversation with the ANC. And this is the same ANC that Herman Mashaba has been criticizing for the past 30 years, to say that, no, these people are liars, these people are thieves, these people have been destroying this country. But for some reason today, he wants us to believe what he's saying based on the words of the ANC. This is what Herman Mashaba wants us to believe. He wants us to believe that the word of the ANC actually means anything. Because he says that he can assure South Africans. He can assure South Africans. He says that he can assure South Africans. Herman Mashaba says that he can assure South Africans. On the words of the ANC. He can assure South Africans. I mean, guys, please tell me that I'm dreaming. Can somebody please come and slap me? Because right now, it feels like a dream. It feels like a dream. Herman Mashaba cannot sit there and tell us that I've spoken with the ANC and we have agreed with the ANC and the ANC is going to stick on its own words. The ANC is going to stick on its own words. This is what Herman Mashaba is telling South Africans. And we, as the people of this country, must just believe what Herman Mashaba is saying. This is absurd. This is totally absurd.
Complicating things for the viewer, Mr. Mashaba. So, as things stand, the proposed 0.5 percentage VAT increase. That is what you are going to be voting for tomorrow, on condition that within 30 days, this is reversed by National Treasury and they come back to present a new budget. What happens if that does not happen?
Well, I can assure people of South Africa that come with the 1st of May, you are not, people of South Africa are not going to be subjected to any tax increases that is contained in this current budget. So it is not an ideological matter. It is fact. The Minister of Finance is going to come out and present the budget without VAT.
I mean, guys, right now, it seems like we are just listening to somebody who is naive about the type of a political party that he's talking about. He sounds like someone who is totally naive. He sounds like someone who is ignorant of the realities of the ANC. He sounds naive. Like, I honestly cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe this is what I'm hearing with my own ears. He sounds like somebody who is totally naive. Since when has the ANC been a reliable partner? The ANC, it is not a reliable partner. The ANC, it is not a reliable partner. They are failing to be reliable to their own partners in the government of national unity. You remember Gaten McKenzie was out crying. Gaten McKenzie was crying that Cyril Ramaphosa has signed the legislations without even consulting them. Gaten McKenzie was crying that Cyril Ramaphosa is treating them like kids there in the government of national unity. And Herman Mashaba has the audacity to sit there and tell South Africans that he can assure us, he can assure us on the words of the ANC that the Minister of Finance is going to come out to say that, guys, you know that VAT increase that we proposed during the budget. Man, we have spoken with the ActionSA and we are reversing all of that. This is what this guy actually wants us to believe. This is what he wants us to believe. I feel like crying, man. I feel like crying. I feel like crying. This guy has been totally dribbled by the ANC. He has been dribbled by the ANC. And he thinks he can come and lie to us. He thinks he can come and lie to us as the people of this country. He honestly believes that he can lie to the people of this country with a straight face. And we can believe what he's saying. This is what he believes.
And what about the cost-saving exercise that government has been implored to try and do, even though the finance minister has been criticized for paying lip service to it? Do you have confidence that he is going to implement exactly that? Because I believe it's part of what you have proposed to them.
We did not just really propose. We had a long meeting on Sunday. We've given them, not just verbally, we gave them opportunities where the government is going to raise much more than the 28 billion rands which they will get from VAT and personal taxes and save the people of this country who are going through a difficult time. So that is something that is going to happen. I can assure people of South Africa, come 1st of May, there's not going to be VAT.
Yeah.
I have never seen a leader of a political party being so naive live on national television. I have never seen anything like this. I have never seen anything like this. Never in my life.
This is yet another unprecedented agreement between ActionSA and the African National Congress. And these were your sworn enemies not too long ago. But I know you have said sometimes you need to be practical. But let's explore this a little bit. Is this your entry into the GNU, Mr. Mashaba, as ActionSA?
Well, look, Toli, I came and got into politics because of my love for my country. I don't have any other country I want to even contemplate living into. And I've really been fortunate that my family allowed me to really play the space in saving this country. And unfortunately, the DA arrogance and the condescending manner in which they
Of course, always divert into the DA. Always divert into the DA. Herman Mashaba has actually realized that in this country, especially the people on the left, they hate the DA so much that whenever you are cornered, you just have to mention the DA. And if you mention the DA, for some reason, you're going to be a bit relieved. Herman Mashaba says that he loves this country. He wants to save the people of this country. And he's doing what he's doing on the interest of the people of this country. So tell me, how is raising the VAT on the people of this country a good thing for the majority of the people of this country that are poor? Because this VAT hike, it is not only going to hit the poor people, it is also going to hit the middle class. So tell me, how is raising the VAT a good thing for the people of this country? Because you remember the last time the president of the country, Cyril Ramaphosa, said that the DA must do what is best in the DA must do what is in the best interest of the country, meaning that the DA must vote with the ANC to increase the VAT in the best interest of the country. So it seems like Herman Mashaba is singing from the same hymn as Cyril Ramaphosa by saying that no, we are going to come out and raise the VAT on this country that is already struggling, and we are doing this on the interest of the people of this country. This is what he's saying. He's singing from the same hymn as Cyril Ramaphosa. Now he's trying to divert everything from the fact that he is agreeing with the 0.5 VAT increased budget, and to talk about the DA. The DA has already came out to say that no, guys, we are totally opposing this thing. The DA has already came out to say that we are totally opposing this thing that is happening right now. We are opposing it. We are opposing it. The DA has already came out to say that no, we are opposing whatever that is happening. We are opposing what is happening. We are totally opposing it. We are opposing it. I'm trying to see where the DA has said it that
the power to over.
This is the finance spokesperson of the DA.
Today was a process of considering the fiscal framework. This committee that sat today has the power to override the minister's suggestion. So if we amended the fiscal framework today, we could have removed any indication that there will be VAT in months to come. And we've missed that opportunity because ActionSA, along with a procedurally flawed system, was able today to get a majority vote in the committee. And just to be clear, this included ActionSA, the IFP, and the ANC with a 6-5 vote, and they ended up voting for a fiscal framework that will impose a 1% tax on South Africans in the form of VAT over the next 2 years. We'll be opposing this in Parliament tomorrow. I'm doing a call now on all parties that are like-minded and level-headed to oppose a VAT increase for South Africans in the vote tomorrow. After that, there will be three votes coming up. That's the Division of Revenue Act, it's the Appropriations Act, and finally the Tax Laws Amendment Act. At each one of those, we will oppose any form of increased taxation on South Africans. Not only that, we'll be looking at the legal aspect of what happened here today. What can be done in court about a procedurally flawed approach, and the fact that we repeatedly indicated to the chair and committee members that for us to just plow ahead, knowing full well that what ActionSA was proposing was not workable, that in fact that does not hold up in court, and we'll be opposing it with every means at our disposal, including the legal route.
So the DA has already came out to say that no, we are. Well, you can see on this post, it says that ActionSA has agreed to pass 1% VAT hike with the ANC and signed a blank check to continue wasting public funds without a review. This is a betrayal of the people who cannot afford a VAT hike. This is what the Democratic Alliance is basically saying. So Athol Trollip says that what a load of bollocks. The DA is part of the GNU who couldn't table an acceptable budget. This is a lie. This is a lie. You remember that after the ANC, no, just before the ANC has actually tabled a budget, the DA has tabled a budget, and that budget could be found on that business tech page, but I think it is a long time. The DA has already tabled a budget, and they said that this is a budget that we have tabled, and this budget is promoting the economy. This budget is promoting economic growth. But Athol Trollip from ActionSA, he says that the DA is part of the GNU who couldn't table an acceptable budget. This is a lie. This is a lie. I also did a video about what the DA has already proposed. You remember that video that I did about the list of things that the DA has already proposed that the ANC should cut. This is when Fikile Mbalula, the Secretary General of the ANC, came out to say that no, but the DA is saying that we must cut, and the ANC does not believe in cutting. You remember that time when Fikile Mbalula says that the ANC does not believe in cutting. The reason why Fikile Mbalula came out and said that the ANC does not believe in cutting is because the DA has given them a list to say that, guys, you see in this list, you can easily save like 60 billion rands. If you could just cut these things, and the ANC came out and said that we do not believe in cutting. We do not believe in cutting. Guys, you remember how many times I actually played that video of Fikile Mbalula saying that the ANC does not believe in cutting. The DA says cut, but the ANC does not believe in cutting. So Athol Trollip comes out and says that the DA is part of the GNU who couldn't table an acceptable budget. This is a lie. Tried every trick in the book to get their own way and didn't. Now they start their predictable propaganda about what ActionSA recommendations were. Fortunately, it is written, recorded, and supported. So ActionSA is trying to do a damage control to say that, guys, we are not accepting this 1% hike. We are saying that we're going to support this 0.5 VAT increased budget of the ANC for now. But after 30 days, the ANC is going to rescind that. It is a lie. There is no way that this 0.5 budget of the ANC is going to be reversed. There is no way. Herman Mashaba has put himself on a corner because we are going to remind him. We are going to remind him in 30 days that you said that the ANC is going to reverse that budget. You said the Minister of Finance is going to come out and tell South Africans that this budget of 0.5, we are reversing it. We are going to remind Herman Mashaba. So I'm trying to find that link where the DA, yeah, this is it. So the DA says that the Democratic Alliance has now tabled and submitted our rejection of VAT hike. Our commitment to stop VAT hike, it is now officially before the Parliament's Finance Committee. South Africa needs economic growth and jobs now. It's time to cut the waste. This is what the DA says, that we have put our proposal, and our proposals is in front of the Parliament Finance Committee, and we are saying no to the VAT hikes. But Herman Mashaba and Athol Trollip, they are trying to divert the attention to the DA to say that no, these people are just the racists. These people are spreading propaganda about us. There is no propaganda that is spread about ActionSA. ActionSA has agreed on this 0.5 VAT increased budget of the ANC. ActionSA has actually agreed for ANC to squeeze South Africans, to squeeze every blood out of South Africans until South Africans die. This is what ActionSA has actually voted for. So we are not going to be lied to by Herman Mashaba and Athol Trollip to say that there's a propaganda that has been spread about ActionSA. Even their friends, the EFF, the same EFF that is governing with ActionSA in Tshwane, they are coming out to say that no, ActionSA, you have sold out. The people that have voted for ActionSA, this is what you have voted for. You have voted for Herman Mashaba and the people inside ActionSA to sell you out. This is what the people who have voted for ActionSA has actually voted for.
deal with their coalition partners. This is the result. And unfortunately, you can imagine if this budget had failed today, you know what the markets would really be by tomorrow. So luckily now, people of this country, they will know by tomorrow Parliament is going to pass for the Minister of Finance to proceed in coming back within 30 days, and I'm sure he will do it much sooner because he's got the information that will highlight the opportunities. You can imagine what the SARS people said to Mr. Kistweta said today. Now we can imagine just in this coming financial year, SARS is going to be capacitated in a tune of 4 billion rands, where they've got over 100 billion rands of taxes that they are unable to collect because of the capacity. So there's 100 billion rands that's lying there that requires SARS to be capacitated. So that just to give you an example.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be fair for me to really get into the details. I'm not the Minister of Finance. Let's allow the Minister of Finance, give him space to come back to people of South Africa, because ANC and us, we are great. Let's put people of South Africa first.
Okay.
Yes, as much as you came out with this with this VAT increase and there was a backlash, let us respect the views of our people. They are not unfair. People of this country are going through a difficult time. Let's save them money and look at other opportunities. And we did not just object to VAT increase. We gave the ANC alternative revenue streams.
Man, I'm pretty sure that wherever the ANC is, they must be laughing at this guy. The ANC, I'm sure, Godongwana there and the Zuko Godlimpida and Fikilembalula, I'm sure they are sitting somewhere drinking Jameson and laughing at Herman Mashaba and laughing at the naivety of Herman Mashaba. This is what they are doing. They are laughing at this guy to say that we cannot believe that Herman Mashaba actually fell for what we have said. We honestly cannot believe that Herman Mashaba has fell for what the ANC has said. This guy has fell for every single hook, and he totally believes, like these people are laughing at him, man. They must be laughing at him to say that this guy is a damn fool. They have to be laughing at him. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Cyril Ramaphosa, wherever that he is, I'm sure, man. I'm sure Cyril Ramaphosa is standing there in Limpopo looking at his farm, looking at his uncles with his Jameson premium, laughing at Herman Mashaba to say that, man, I cannot believe that Herman Mashaba actually thinks that in 30 days we are going to come back and reverse this budget. And they are laughing at him. They're absolutely laughing at him.
I'll ask my question again, Mr. Mashaba, because it's not the question around finance now. It's a question about whether ActionSA is effectively getting into the government of national unity. Is this part of it?
How are we going to get into government of national unity at this stage? Because it is in place. It is up to the ANC to really decide. But if they do feel that they want to invite us into government, absolutely, ActionSA will accept that and demonstrate what we've done in the city of Tshwane. Remember totally what.
Of course, it is about the city of Tshwane. I told you guys. I told you guys. It is about the city of Tshwane. It is about preserving whatever that is happening in the city of Tshwane. This is the only thing that ActionSA cares about. Because going into 2026, they are hoping that their puppet mayor, Dr. Nasipi Moya, will still be a mayor so that they can maybe campaign about the fact that it seems like Dr. Nasipi Moya has actually done a good job. So if ANC pulls the plug in the city of Tshwane, there is nothing that ActionSA can actually campaign about. There's absolutely nothing that Action SA can go out to the people and say that, guys, this is what we are campaigning about. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it is about preserving what is happening in the city of Tshwane, knowing that we are going into 2026 elections. But right now, Herman Mashaba has decided to go out on national television and say that in 30 days, the ANC will be rescinding this budget. He has practically put himself in a corner. He has actually put himself in a corner because the people are going to ask him. They are going to ask him on the 1st of May to say, Herman Mashaba, you said that these people are going to reverse this 1 percentage point budget. You said that these people are going to replace this 1 percentage budget with the budget of the Action SA, with this amended budget of the Action SA. They are not going to do that. They are not going to do that. But he has decided to go out on national television to say that. So we cannot wait to hear the excuse of Herman Mashaba on the 1st of May, when he actually realizes the type of people that he's dealing with, when he realizes that right now we are talking about the African National Congress. We are not talking about some people that can just shake hands and make things happen. We are talking about the African National Congress. And he is going to realize that soon enough.
What was unleashed and insults against me when I took a decision to remove the DA from Tshwane. In a matter of 6 months, to look at how we've turned that city around. Actually, the mayor tomorrow has got a press conference to actually demonstrate to you how cities of this country is savable. The capital city of our country is now in good hands. Now, working with the ANC, we believe if we are all committed to saving this country, we can do things the right way. We're not an arrogant party. We negotiate, but we don't negotiate for Action SA. We negotiate for people of our country.
Okay, all right. I'm just going to, once again, ask you the question, but be much clearer this time, since you say I wasn't as clear. If the Democratic Alliance walks away, the ANC, it claims to be the leader of the GNU, will want to fill that gap. Action SA is saying here today that you will pick up your hand and say, I want entry, I accept being part of the GNU.
Well, Koli, you mind let me then also repeat my answer to you. In the event that ANC so decide, because it's not our decision, it's the president's prerogative to put together the cabinet. He's already been elected as the president of the country, so the entire prerogatives is with the president to decide on a new cabinet. If it does happen that he invites Action SA to be part of that, the government we will gladly participate in ensuring that we keep our country stable.
That is that is news just in. All right, Mr. Mashaba, let's conclude the conversation then. Are you not afraid that you will be punished by voters?
It would really be one of the strangest, the funniest thing, weird thing for people to punish you for doing good for them. If they punish us for saving them, what can I do? That's not my decision, Koli. I'm in this game, I'm in this political game to save my country. And if people do feel that they want to punish me for saving them, that's fine. It is their decision, it is their call.
So Herman Mashaba thinks that by increasing your VAT, he's actually saving you. The supporters of Action SA, how do you feel? How do you sit down and actually look at this guy and say that this guy is my president? This guy is dribbled by the ANC at every single turn. He's dribbled by the ANC at every single turn. Whenever the ANC gets the chance, they dribble Herman Mashaba. They dribble Herman Mashaba. So Herman Mashaba says that he's saving you by making things even more expensive for you. He is saving you. He is saving you. South Africans, this is what Herman Mashaba is saying to you. He is saving you by actually making things even more expensive for you guys. They are saving you. Herman Mashaba, Action SA, and ANC they are putting the interest of this country first. They are putting the interest of this country first. This is what they are saying. And he says that it would be strange if the supporters of ActionSA would actually punish him, because he wouldn't understand, because he is saving the supporters of ActionSA. He is saving South Africans as a whole. Please make it make sense. Please make that make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Because even if you go on social media, man, you know, like the people are not asking a lot of things. The people are just saying that, Herman Mashaba, are you telling us that tomorrow you are going to vote for this VAT increased budget of the ANC? Don't tell us the stories, man. Don't try to deflect and tell us the stories. Are you telling us that tomorrow you are going to vote for this VAT increased budget of the ANC? And Herman Mashaba is spinning, he's spinning, he's spinning, he's spinning, spinning, spinning. He's spinning. He's spinning just like he did on this interview. He's talking in circles. He's talking in circles. But I like the first answer that he gave. And that yes, we are going to vote for this budget, but we are on the recommendation that, or on the condition that we are going to reverse this budget in 30 days. So can any of you guys actually believe what Herman Mashaba is saying? I don't. These are the political parties that are condoning the behavior of the ANC of the past 30 years. This is what we are talking about when we say that politicians are untrustworthy. These people are just liars. Because if you are going to support the ANC, you are going to condone the behavior of the ANC for the past 30 years. The political parties that are saying that they are not going to support this VAT increased budget of the ANC, they are saying that it is time that the ANC is being held accountable for the mess that they did. Because right now, the ANC is trying to make the people of this country pay for the mess that they did. This is their mess. They should sort out their own mess. They should ensure that there is no irregular expenditure. They should ensure that there are people that are not stealing the government funds. They should ensure that the budget, the cabinet is slim. They should ensure that these pegs are being reduced. These are the things that these people actually should look at and work on. These people didn't win the elections. They didn't win the elections, but the fact that they still have everything that they had before losing the elections, it is a spit in the face of the people of this country who said that we don't want you guys anymore. It is the spit in the face of the people of this country. And now you have political parties like the IFP, Patriotic Alliance, and ActionSA condoning the behavior of the ANC of the past 30 years. This is what these people are doing. I remember even Gayton McKenzie just said that no, the DA must just approve the budget, because if you don't approve the budget, we have the EFF. The EFF is a dying political party, man. The EFF, don't tell me about the EFF. The EFF is a dying political party. These people just got thrashed in the by-elections. You are talking about a political party that has been in existence for the past 11 years. And this political party, it has never governed a municipality by its own. They have never won a municipality. In the previous elections, they got their ass handed to them by Umkhonto Wesizwe party. So this is a shrinking political party. This is a political party that is going out, just like with the ANC. And Gayton McKenzie tried to make it look like, no, the EFF is this boogeyman that is waiting at the door, knocking on this door, and the DA must just approve the budget, because if you don't approve the budget, this boogeyman on the door, it is going to get in and mess things up. You are talking about a political party that doesn't make any difference. People just listen to the EFF. People just look at Julius Malema jumping on stage, singing, killing the bull, kill the farm. Julius Malema can sing, kill the bull, kill the farmer until his voice is out. It is not going to increase the support of the EFF. The support of the EFF, it is dwindling by the numbers. If you are being practical with what is happening with the EFF, the support of the EFF, it is the influence of Julius Malema, it is not that big anymore. It is not that big anymore. I am not worried about the EFF. This is why I even hardly cover the EFF, because what can we say about the EFF? What can we say about the EFF? There's nothing that can be said about the EFF. There's nothing that we can write home about the EFF because the EFF is a losing political party that its support is even going down. That's why you will see people like Julius Malema trying to do all the controversial things so that people can talk about him. But people can just talk about him for like a week or two. But after that, the EFF will simmer into non-existence. This is the party that it has become. And even Julius Malema, even the leaders, even the people inside the EFF, they have actually realized this. Some of my friends, I consider them my friends. Some of the people that I talk to sometimes, some of the content creators, they are on the left, and they have said it before. They have said it before a couple of times that the EFF is facing a lot of problems. The EFF is facing a lot of problems. The people are not voting for the EFF. You can see even in the by-elections, the people are not voting for the EFF. They are not voting for the EFF. The people have not trusted the EFF with a single municipality. Gayton Mackenzie got in, and Central Karoo, he was there governing Central Karoo as a mayor because the people have actually trusted him with a whole municipality. The people have never trusted EFF with a single municipality. But for him to come and actually pretend like the EFF is this threat that is at the door knocking, come on, guys. Come on, I don't even want to talk about Hlabisa, man. I don't even want to talk about that spineless guy that is called Hlabisa, because at this point, it is clear as day that IFP will do everything in their power to keep their positions there. But it is so sad what Gayton Mackenzie has actually become, because you would think at times like this, Gayton Mackenzie would remember how Cyril Ramaphosa has treated him. He would remember that Cyril Ramaphosa has signed the legislations without even talking to him. Gayton Mackenzie went out to the media and said that if Cyril Ramaphosa wants to fire me as a Minister of Sports, Art and Culture, he can fire me. I don't care about this position. I'm already rich, but I'm not going to sit there and actually allow this treatment from Cyril Ramaphosa. So you would think at times like this is a very crucial time for us as the people of this country. You would think at times like this, Gayton Mackenzie would actually stand up for the people of this country. But no, he has decided to appease Cyril Ramaphosa at the expense of the people of this country. This is what he has decided on. And for me to say this, it is very sad, because I actually like Gayton Mackenzie. I love Gayton Mackenzie. I love Gayton Mackenzie because throughout this time, he has been able to express his thoughts without actually trying to be politically correct. But right now, I don't want to lie. I totally disagree with him, especially when it comes to this thing. And the fact that he didn't even bat an eye before even saying that I'm going to support this budget. This is actually what actually makes me worried. He didn't even bat an eye. He didn't even sit down and say that, okay, what is this thing going to do to the people of this country? And it is so sad for me to sit here and actually reflect about how Gayton Mackenzie has actually treated this issue of VAT. It is so sad because I like him. I love him. I love him a lot. I love him a lot. This is one of my favorite people, because he got into politics and he didn't try to be politically correct. He got into politics and he started to like a sledgehammer. But right now, the fact that he didn't even bat an eye and think about what this is going to do to the people of this country, to the poor people of this country, to the middle class, what is this going to do? He didn't even bat an eye. And this is so sad for me to say that Patriotic Alliance is on the political parties that have decided to backstab South Africans. I hate that I'm saying that about him. I hate that. But right now we have, I like Herman Mashaba. Like when it comes to Herman Mashaba, sometimes I do forgive Herman Mashaba, because sometimes I look at Herman Mashaba and I'm like, man, Herman Mashaba, they always dribble you, man. They always dribble you. They always dribble him. But for him to come out and try to lie to us, I don't appreciate it when people actually lie to us. I honestly don't appreciate it when people lie to us. That's why I'm saying I'm not even going to touch on the issue of Hlabisa, man. Hlabisa has been spineless. Hlabisa has been supporting everything that Ramaphosa does without even thinking twice. Yes, like this is the type of person he has been. He has been supporting Ramaphosa. And the Good Party is also going to support the budget. You remember that the Good Party said that no, for us to support the budget, the ANC will have to convince us. But in 2 days, the Good Party came out and said that, yeah, we are going to support the budget. I'm not surprised, because this is Patricia Delille. This is Patricia de Lille. You remember that Cyril Ramaphosa gave her a position. So what do you expect? I got a bit of scar here, guys. I think I'm starting to speak too much, man. I got a scar here. Patricia de Lille. I'm not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised. The ANC has greased a lot of hands. And these people are going to come in rescue of the ANC. Because right now, the ANC is calling out the favors. You can see, they said, Herman Mashaba, take Tshwane. Because if you really think about it, the ANC knew that, okay, there will be a budget soon. There will be a budget soon, and we are going to need the people. We are going to need the people that are going to support us on our budget. So, Herman Mashaba, you can take Tshwane. And Herman Mashaba was happy. We are happy we have the mayorship in Tshwane. Dr. Nasipi Moya in Tshwane. But they knew exactly what they were doing. Patricia de Lille, take a position. Get it, McKenzie. The Minister of Sports, Art and Culture. Take it, man. Take it. They've greased a lot of hands. And right now, they are calling in their favors. And these people are going to come out in rescue of the ANC. They are going to come out in rescue of the ANC. Because if you think about it, Tlhabisa, Minister of Kokta, if I'm not mistaken, there is no way that IFP was going to vote against the ANC. There is no way that they are going to vote against the ANC. IFP is also there in the coalition in KZN. So they are eating. The people are eating. But this is what is happening in South Africa right now. So we will see which political party will actually come out and backstab South Africans. Because right now we have three. We have ActionSA, we have ActionSA, we have Patriotic Alliance, we have IFP, and we have the Good Party. We already have 4 political parties that we are sure that they are going to support the ANC. You look at PAC in the GNU, they have given that Nyonso, the Ministry of the Land is doing, the PAC, one land, one settler, one bullet. They've given them that portfolio. So clearly the PAC is going to come in the rescue of the ANC. They are going to come in the rescue of the ANC. So I think we have 5 political parties that we are sure that they are going to support the ANC. We are definitely sure that they are going to support the ANC. It is sad, man. It is sad. Guys, please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.